पादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणामाकृतिं स्मरितेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथाः। लक्ष्मीधनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षमङ्घ्रिद्वयं निगमशाकिशिखाप्रवारं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिघ्रं विघ्नाद्रिप्रियदशतधारधुरन्धरन्नः। सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. This is the Saṃskāra session for the 30th shloka. So in the previous shloka, we learnt about the concept of Sukshma Sharira and Sthula Sharira. So a little apart from that, we learned that what constitutes how the Sthula Sharira comes into being in the different all those elements that is guided by the Panchamahabhutas. Then in the 30th one, we will learn little deeply about the Karana Sharira because that is the Maya Pradhan. How the hierarchy, we need to understand the whole framework first, and then we need to go to the Karana Sharira. So first, when we talk about creation as it is, first we have the Parabrahman. That is the immovable, all-pervasive matter, and then we have the Chaitanya for that. Within that particular context, due to influence of Chaitanya, due to merger with Chaitanya, Mula Prakriti gets changed to a little bit of Vikriti. It gets little characteristics. There we start seeing that there is the evolution of intellect and then the discriminatory power, and then we see the Panchamahabhutas, and then the receptors of data, tanmatras, indriyas. Indriyas are the receptors. What data are they intercepting? What data do they receive? That is the tanmatras. So all these things have been set. Now, when we talk about the putting them all together, like the previous verse, it said, Indriya, all those things are there. But this has to be put together in a body. The parts doesn't have any this thing on their own. We can say a wire, it has the conduction to pass electricity. But when does it get used? Only when it is connected to a plug and it is connected to a bulb or something like that. So technically, all these different parts that we are talking about, the Dasha Indriya, etc., 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 all those things, they have existence, but they are not in use until and unless they come into a sharira. Now the question is, what kind of sharira should they come into? They come into any sharira? Yes, everybody has eyes, legs, blah 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 blah. But here, why manava sharira? Why is there a difference between the shariras then? If they can exist in any kind of sharira, why is there a difference in sharira itself? Because here is where we get the concept of karana sharira. The formation of the kind of sharira that we are hosting, where all these components get hosted, is due to our karma ichha. I've already said this. Because I want to talk, I have my sharira is built in such a way that it allows me to talk. That is the whole point of evolution. That is how we evolve. If it was my ichha to get off my hind legs and then walk on two legs. So therefore, the evolution took place from where we can see the four people, ancestors who used to walk on hind legs also, they are able to walk on two legs. So this evolution, this has taken place. How did that evolution take place? How did that pass on? We still have the same DNA. Where did that auto suggestion come into our mind where we started evolving? That is the function of Karana Sharira. So Karana Sharira is that seed of thought. Seed of thought. That seed which gives us the direction to make that Sharira in a certain way. So this is a very special, it is Nitya, obviously, it cannot be harmed. This is what is closer to the Parabrahm. So here it is the subtle. We talked about the Panchakoshas. Out of that, uh, when we talk about the completely manifested one is Annamaya. But as it goes up, we have learned about Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya Kosha is where that Sharira starts coming into play. That means from that point of time, if I say this Sharira can exist on 5 different realms, then the limitation of this Sharira must be at Anandamaya Kosha. Then what is there? What is there above that? Just before the manifestation of this Sharira is Anandamaya Kosha, or just before the manifestation of the Sharira is Karana Sharira, which gives direction what kind of Sharira that my Atma, that my the Amsha of Parabrahman must inherit. So that is a deep thought. So this Karana Sharira is actually the reason for existence. That is the reason Karana Sharira. It is the most subtle of the Pancha Koshas. It is the innermost of the Pancha Koshas, and it is eternal, it is Nitya, and it does not manifest. It does not manifest. It gives the Prathama or the impression or the um, inspiration to manifest, but it does not manifest. And it cannot be perceived directly. Then what? How do we understand this? Anandamaya Kosha. That state of eternal bliss, that is its identity of Karana Sharira, of Anandamaya Kosha. That is where the Karana Sharira lies. So, what is this function of Karana Sharira? This is the Sharira that stores karma, or Purva Janma karma, and all that is spoken, right? That is actually inherited by this Karana Sharira. That is the reason that karma ichha, janmantara ichhas actually come into play. Why we say that, okay, to be a Manav, we have to cross 84 lakh yonis and then we have come over here. Then at some point of time, when I was in some other creature in some other janma, that ichha to be something would have occurred, and that ichha is stored in Karana Sharira. Therefore, now the Karana Sharira has manifested me into Manava Sharira. So, like this, the Karana Sharira becomes the storehouse of all the karma, and it determines the destiny. This is where the destiny lies, not exactly as to what we will become or anything like that. No. Because of my karma ichha, because of my karmas. Obviously, I want to be an athlete, so therefore I will practice. That practice gives me a certain physique. That physique allows me certain ability. Then I can be an athlete. So what happens? This Karana Sharira is taking that particular uh, accumulated karma phala, and that obviously endows us with certain kind of qualifications. I studied so and so, so and so. At some point of time, this is what, like for example, if I study commerce, my um, professional options are clear. I cannot be an engineer because I've studied commerce. I have to go into whatever is the qualifications leading me to. So I can be whatever is related to commerce. This is how, if in my Purva Janma I have the karma icha and I have done the prerequisite karmas, then the Karana Sharira will remember and it will allow me to access that particular part only. That is why it creates destiny. Not that destiny where we think, okay, everything is already fixed, so let us just go with, not that kind of destiny. Karana Sharira is allowing us, like for example, if if I had karma ichha to inherit a Manava Sharira, and by that particular, and I've done the necessary karmas for that, and the Karana Sharira endows me with that Manava Sharira, then obviously my ability will be that of humans. It will not be that of animals. I cannot hunt barehanded. That was previous this thing. I cannot hunt barehanded. I cannot run as fast. I am not as flexible as animals are. I don't have a tail. So the limitation is there. That limitation is allowing me to do different things. That Medha Shakti is given to me only in Manava Sharira. So it allows me to improve over there. This is the function of Karana Sharira. That is something to be understood. Then this is where, as I already spoke about this is where it guides evolution. When the direction is pretty clear, then obviously the evolution is also very clear. First, from school, if I've already decided I want to be a chartered accountant, let's say, then the evolution is clear. No, I have to study so and so. Accordingly, I have to dress up also. I'm not going to dress up with a white coat. I'm going to dress up in the formals that the profession demands. So evolution also is guided by Karana Sharira. And then it if we can attain Karana Sharira, that is, we can go back to that state of eternal bliss. If we can do that, then it gives us access to the Paramatma. So that is the key. Achieving that particular level, that is the key to realizing Parabrahman. Realizing self is different. Realizing Parabrahman is different. Brahman and Parabrahman. So this is self-understanding where the connection lies. When that connection is unlocked, that is when realization of Parabrahman lies. Not many people can do it within this body. Therefore, many yogis tend to leave this body and then access that particular Parabrahman. So this is the Karana Sharira. And practical implications is nothing but it is of this Karana Sharira is that accessing this Karana Sharira is that obviously it expands my capability beyond the physical manifestation. We can say the nervous Ashta Siddhis and all those things. So beyond the bodily capabilities, it can open up our capabilities. So this is the concept of Karana Sharira as given by many scriptures. So with this, we end the Saṃskāra session. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहिषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृतिस्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।